The Icebreakers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Goods got it in the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
Takes the feed. Glove save made by Wagner. Oh, wow, another great stop. Passes the puck over to Good. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. His reflex is on display tonight. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Chung's gonna serve a pair for interference.
Well, you can take the time and space away from your opponent, but not when they don't have the puck. You can't impede their forward movement, and that happens here. So he's going to the box.
The Icebreakers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, the first goal of the game can certainly create the momentum that can last throughout the game, James. You know the stats.
Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing, and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
The Icebreakers couldn't have asked for a better start here tonight, as they are on the board still early in the first.
Yeah, they get their legs underneath them right from the opening faceoff. They get multiple lines into the game, and they just kept building momentum, and they're rewarded with that first goal of the game.
There's the whistle icing the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Icebreakers have taken a 1-0 lead. Goods won the faceoff here in the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Oh, he's cooking now. The Icebreakers have it now. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Excellent stick work on the play. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Shot! And makes the save.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And that doesn't reach the net. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. The Icebreakers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Right in the low slot. And there's a glove save on the play. And he passes it up ahead to Cat. Showing off her edge work there. Here's an opportunity in front of the net.
Cat's really laboring out there. Looks like she's really beaten up, but she's going to try and finish this shift.
Trying to get back on the attack now.
As a former defender, I like to give a lot of props to this play because it's not easy to have the timing to be able to stop this high-danger chance. I mean, you have to know the leverage of your stick. You got to be very aware of where that puck is placed and make sure that you get the puck.
The Icebreakers have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. Goods won the draw and they're on the attack. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. She has that innate ability in sight to read exactly what to do to pull the goaltender out of position quickly. She does it, she shows her silky mitts, and is able to put it by in the empty net.
More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Icebreakers win the faceoff at center. Centering pass in front, and that's stopped. Chung's got it in the defensive zone. She handles the feed. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Penalty coming up. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Nighthawks have been handed 2 for interference.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down.
Oh, scores! Putting the special in special teams, they take the lead.
And often when you're on special teams, James, it can go either way in terms of the momentum. If you don't generate anything, it goes the other way. If you generate something, it's all in your favor. I'll tell you what, that was execution.
The Icebreakers have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now he passes up to Good. Picks up the puck in his own end. Quick pass to Cat. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Carries the puck up through center. The Nighthawks gain control of it. Works it across to Cat. Can't get a hold of that pass. She handles the pass. Tremendous stop by Wagner.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Roussel. The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. Takes the puck. Huge steal in his own end. And that's knocked away by Walker. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Nighthawks really need to clean up their business here, especially in transition. They're giving up way too many on-man rushes, and listen, they're capitalizing on it.
The Icebreakers gain possession. Here's a chance behind the net. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Roussel. Cats lugging the puck. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. Look out, here they come on the attack. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Moves the puck along the half wall. Picked off by Dupuis. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Slips the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Good. He's going to have to find his footing after that last hit here, James. I think he was injured on the play. I mean, he took a massive hit, and he just seemed to take it the wrong way.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Icebreakers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Quick feed to Good. Fires it! Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. The Icebreakers are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Icebreakers play it along the wing. And that pass is redirected. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Taken by Roussel. Handles a sweet feed. Grabbed along the boards by Burns. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, he got thunderstruck on that hit. Tries to feed it over to Chung. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. And they send it right back to him. Oh, and here's the pass. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Big time stop there. And that's broken up. On the attack, they come down the right wing. The Icebreakers take possession in the neutral zone. That's turned away with the pad by Lehman. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Here they come. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Lehman.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Scooped up along the wall by Burns. Big hit along the boards, and those loose puck, and he's in all alone. Feeds it over. Good exploring options with the puck. Oh, absolutely hammers them. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. Moves it to Good. To his teammate. Big play inside the defensive zone. That goes off the blocker. What a save by Lehman. Let's get the call. Stevens caught for the pick. Interference the call.
It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
Dupuis moving the puck through his own zone. Gets it out of his own end. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Let's move to the middle. Off the pipe. Moves the puck forward to the middle. That's gloved by Wagner.
Good's doing what it takes to generate offense in this game tonight, James. He's got multiple points, and he really has been a threat in the offensive zone in particular. I just love the chemistry he has with his line mates and the energy that he has in particular when he has the puck on his stick.
Walker's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Trying to clear the puck, and they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's one. You kill valuable time. That's two. And now three, you can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
There's the whistle as the play was offside. Goods ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Walker's won the draw at center. Cat's got it against the boards. Skates in behind the cage. Now a quick pass to Roussel. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams back to even strength.
Power plays
out of the box, and look at this. He's in all alone. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and make the save.
Picked up along the wall by Walker. Long pass up ahead to center.
Great vision to see that stretch pass. And Dvorak's stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back into play right away.
period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. The Icebreakers are on the power play to start this period, and they win the draw. Slides the puck across to Good. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Takes it across the blue line. Here's a chance to set up now. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Nighthawks are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, that's going to be an interference call, and it's a deserved one. You can't impede the forward progress of your opponent, and that's what happens here.
And with that call, it's a 5-on-3 power play set to go.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck or you move it. One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And the puck clears the zone. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Cats ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Icebreakers win the draw. Here they come up along the wing. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. Passes it over. Walker's back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play shorthanded here. Burns carries the puck in his own zone. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
The Icebreakers fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here. Penalty coming up here. The Nighthawks have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Well, the parade to the penalty box is going to continue here, and the coach has got to find a way to get this bench emotionally controlled right now, or they're just going to give this game away.
The Icebreakers send their man advantage unit out once more.
When a power play is operating like this, been so successful, yeah, you can pad your stats. Never knew this one because I was never on it.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Moves it quickly over to Good. He's got a step, and he makes the save with ease. The Nighthawks have possession shorthanded. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Burns plays it now. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone.
Good's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
Both sides back to even strength. A great effort by the penalty killers there.
The countless opportunities on the power play, James. The staff has to figure out if there's some adjustments to be made.
And he slides it quickly to Dupuis. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
And there we go. Icing is the call.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Icebreakers have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. And they win the draw on their own end.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
Shot! And the puck skips off the boat!
Wagner's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
And he makes the save. Throws to the crease! And he's peeling off to regroup. Quick pass across to Lindgren. Takes the feed, moving in. Sends it out in front. He scores! What a play! The Icebreakers continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. The home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Taken along the wall by Roussel. Oh, look at this chance! The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Angles it over to Stevens. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Stevens plays the puck. And a smart heads-up play with the bank. Here's an odd man rush. Slides it across. Oh, and a 10-bell save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I mean, I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out. Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
And the puck banks off the glove. The Icebreakers offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Moves it to the middle. Stevens grabs the puck inside his own territory.
Dupuis really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Stevens takes the puck. Moves into the slot. And a stiff break setup. Here's a short pass to Stevens. We got a penalty coming up here. Picks up the puck. Blows them up on that hit.
How's the kind of player that you push right to the end, James? And she does just that with that hit, but it's a little too late. Maybe frustration just bubbling over.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Bodies everywhere, complete chaos, multiple calls on the play, and the team is certainly going to be behind the 8-ball as they have to kill a few off.
As we're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
Well, Well, the power play has been great tonight, and this is when you want to be on the ice. You're just chomping on the bit to get back out there. There are many days when you don't feel that way, so you got to really enjoy these ones.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Walker's won the face-off. Petrov's got it in the defensive end. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Quick pass to Lindgren. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. And now it's grabbed by Dupuis. And that one's kicked off. Can't maintain possession. And that's off a stick. And he takes a shot. Big time save. Oh my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Wagner. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. The Icebreakers take it across the blue line. Offside the call, will get a reset. Walker's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the faceoff. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Lindgren's got it against the boards. Fires it on net, and he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net, and it misses.
And that brings an end to this one here this evening. The Icebreakers put on a show out there on the ice tonight. I mean, that was impressive, Cheryl.
We should give them a standing O. That was incredible. Right from puck drop. Just felt that they had that urgency. They were on their toes. Face-offs, wins, back to coverage. They had everything tonight. It was fun to watch.
Totally.